Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today we have LR EZA TEQ BROLY here, so very exciting. We kind of expected these guys to get their ECAs and such. I am very happy that BROLY was able to get his ECA, which is really good. So let's go ahead and talk about this good old bad boy right here. So BROLY, he leads Resurrected Warriors category key plus 4 all stats 150%. Extreme Tech type key plus 4 all stats 100%. Not bad, but of course not the greatest either. But I mean, Resurrected Warriors as a leader seal is not stellar. I mean, we do need help with Resurrected Warriors and things like that, but it is a good start. So we got Bloody Smash. Raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, greatly lowers defense. We got the Eraser Cannon. Greatly raises attack, so that's a 50% stack and attack. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn, so it's a 50% raise in defense for the turn. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and massively lowers defense. Go over to check his passive real quick. He gets key plus 3, all stats 200%. He gets an additional attack and defense 120% when performing a super attack. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 120% when performing an ultra super attack. And he gets an additional 50% attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. I'm going to make sure to fight an enemy that is in attack down or defense down status, so that way we don't have issues getting that effect to be active. He's getting an additional key plus 3 and tosses an additional attack that has a 50% chance to becoming a super. And we're also tossing out another super attack and getting an additional key plus 5 if we are facing 2 or more enemies, and of course we can transform when conditions are met. We'll see that once we get there, but for now let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go ahead and play the intros as well, so I don't have to play the audio for the OSTs. Alrighty, so fortunately we got him on slot 2, but that's not bad. Do want to have a rotation where we have basically the AGL, the TEQ, and like both of the TEQ and the AGL BROLY together, so that way we can see them in action, see how well they fare. So I guess the BROLY trio are capable enough to lower the enemy's attack and defense, so that's going to help us out in regards to getting BROLY's ability, because we do need to attack lower BROLY on this case. I mean, BROLY needs to have somebody that can attack lower and things like that, because we want to make sure that taking down the fight in a consistent way, right? So let me see. Yeah, like if I'm speaking in coherence, I am so sorry. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. I should be sleeping, but here we are. Well, I shouldn't be sleeping. I actually try to wake up at this time just to get ready for work, but God, it sucks. It sucks getting up at 4:30 in the morning. It does. It really does. It's one of the most horrible things I don't recommend people do. Anyways, let me make sure that I get my facts straight. So with an attack lower unit like BROLY, what is it? I just discussed this. So BROLY lowers defense on his super attack. However, these fights don't let you do that. this one in particular does let you low attack lower, which is good. Does the fight with the Super Saiyan trio let you lower attack? I don't remember. Let me look that up. I think so. I think you can attack lower with the Super Saiyan trio, but I'm not too sure. I can't see, there's no stats on the global Dokkan info, unfortunately. So, alright, so we got him here on rotation. So starting off, he's at 284k defense here. We got everything active except for Berserk or Berserker. We're never getting that active until, you know, our HP is very low. This is a portion that we cannot even attack lower, so BROLY is not going to get the extra attack power. We kind of finished off the first phase pretty quickly, so alright, this is just a true test of what our boy is capable of doing. So there you go. Is that 30? That wasn't 3, that was 30. That was 30, okay. And there's the additional for 19 million there. Here's the thing, right? I have not placed any of the new special equipment for BROLY. Since you guys know, BROLY, Gohan and Goten, the Int EZA BROLY, and the LR SCR BROLY have gotten special equipment. They basically got their own equipment, but I haven't been able to farm them up. I don't know. I think you can get those with the new story event or things like that. But very curious to see where can you get these, because that's gonna be those are some really good equipment that I saw from BROLY. Oh, forgot about the interest. Okay, so now we are in this position that we can be able to attack lower, but here's the problem. We are going way too fast. Let me just go for this. Being up at this time is not good for my health. Anyways, I don't want to dominate the fight too much to the point that we're like, okay, well, it's gonna be the same case scenario with like the the Int BROLY showcase up against Gogeta, where we just tried our best to show what the Int BROLY can do, but unfortunately we finished off the fight super quickly to the point that we couldn't even get to see BROLY's performance there. But man, 30 million is nuts. Turn 1 immediately like that. I do want to get them paired up with the BROLY trio so we can have the additional support, but I don't want to ruin the flow or the rotation that we're about to get, right? The LR, transform BROLY and things like that. So we're going to be on turn 4. His is a passive transformation. So this man is able to transform starting from the, if I'm not mistaken correctly, yeah, starting from the 4th turn from the start of the battle. So once we get that, that's gonna increase more his power of attack, especially now since we have attack lowered this Gogeta. So like once we get that BROLY, dude, that's gonna be phenomenal. So yeah, that's the unfortunate part. If we get rotations like this where we get unfortunate enough to not get BROLY on slot 1, we're not gonna be able to see too much of the Super Saiyan BROLY aspect of things. But is he significantly weaker than the transform version? I would say yeah, just for a slight margin. It isn't that, oh my god, he's not great at all. He's just a little bit underpowered. But he's gonna, like, 30 million is not underpowered at all. Just letting you guys know. Alright, let's do this right here. I actually should have skipped that, but anyways. We have the active skill for BROLY immediately available. I don't want to use it because it's only for one turn. So we're getting key plus 24 and attack plus 48% for one turn. This is immediately after transformation. So yeah, this is one of the rotations that we kind of wanted to get. Am I 241? Let's put BROLY on slot 1. Yeah, let's put him on slot 1 here. I do want to see what he's capable of doing here. So again, now we're going to go into his transform state and discuss things about it, not you. Let's go ahead and talk about our boy. So Omega Blasters, this 12 key, raises attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack. Now we got the Gigantic Meteor. Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and massively lowers defense. Again, neither of these fights allow you to do that, so unfortunate. Then we got the Devilish Siege. Key plus 4, attack and defense plus 220%. So it's a little bit powerful than his pre-transform version. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 120% and tosses out an additional attack that has a 50% chance to becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. So he gets an additional a chance of performing a critical hit plus 6% for extreme class allies for 2 turns. He gets an additional attack plus 166% and guards all attacks when performing an ultra super attack, which is what we're going to do. He gets an additional attack plus 100% when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status, which is in this case he is, because we've been debuffing him with the BROLY trio. He gets an additional key plus 4 and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when facing only one enemy, and he gets an additional key plus 6 and launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. That is my issue with this BROLY. The fact that we had to fight 2 or more enemies. Are there going to be fights coming down the line that really help our boy TEQ BROLY out? Because these types of fights right here are not going to be they're not going to be very beneficial for BROLY if you do want to see his strong side, right? So he gets a lot more power if we are fighting 2 or more enemies. So it's going to be like, oh, he's going to be a character that we can have for Super Battle Road and things like that. Is it going to be like that, or are we going to get fights where we actually have 2 or more characters in there? I don't know. Okay, this is just, that's my gripe with BROLY at the moment. He's good. Like, will he need those additional attacks? I mean, it's additional key, and that's it. But he doesn't need to struggle it up. 42. Okay. So, what? Does he? He doesn't stack attack at all. He just greatly raises attack and defense for one turn. That's nuts. Like, if it was, I would love it if that ability that he gets, like, he gets attack plus 48%. If it wasn't for one turn, that would have been awesome. But can't win them all.
どこへ行くんだ? お前と一緒に避難する準備だ。一人用のポットでか。
Yeah, like he's very good. He's very good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna sugarcoat it. He is tremendous. I don't think so. We're losing on an additional super attack. That's my problem. We're losing on an additional super attack. If we're only fighting one enemy, we're only getting key +4 and the 50% chance, or the 70% chance to tossing out a super attack. It is a guaranteed additional, but it's just a 50% chance of that attack becoming a super. So it's not something super stellar here. I'm gonna have to do the same thing that I did with BROLY on this showcase, huh? I'm gonna have to go back at it again. Because BROLY, I kind of wanted to have BROLY on slot 1. Like turn 1, slot 1, just to see our transformation. Have it on turn 5. Because we could have gotten a few more extra stacks. And I think those stacks would carry over to his transformation. Or to his transformed state. Yeah, look at this. Like, we one-turned Gogeta. Just like, that is stupid. Okay, so we're not gonna have any attack lower this turn. Jesus. Let me go ahead and skip this one. Oh, this is the true test that I kind of want to see BROLY up against. Let's not skip this one. So for the turn, we're getting 48% attack and key +24. Now we're losing on attack +100%. Because this guy is not on attack down or defense down status. Can we lower attack with your... No, we can't. Man, that would have been helpful, but see, that's the thing. If this guy was able to attack lower, I feel like that would have been helpful, but we finished off the fight too quickly. So, alright, there's the two tests for BROLY. We're not going to be able to get the attack buff. Unfortunately, I'm gonna possibly jump back in just to see how strong that can be. Well, let's just say he cannot tank for... You know what? Okay, so... so he cannot tank at all, and he's again on turn 2. Man, that is just great. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have any, like, he needs to do his super attack in order for him to get his guard. So no guard was available there, unfortunately. So I'll skip all the way so we can see TEQ BROLY again, but him taking 800k like that? Well, here's the thing. He doesn't have damage reduction or anything like that. He gets guard, but when he does his super. So he needs to super attack first in order for him to be very defensive. So he's not going to be a slot 1 character right there. That's the perfect example. I'm happy that we got that on camera before you guys go into the comments and be like, oh my god, he put him on slot 1. Why did he put him on slot 1? I just wanted to test out BROLY's capabilities there. So... wanted to see what our boy was able to do, but turns out that is not the way to go. So now I know for next time he's going to be on slot 2 because he's not a slot 1 character, unfortunately. He is just going to get completely uber decimated by Gogeta if we leave him on slot 1. So that's a no-go, dog. Better make sure to put this guy on slot 2. See, look at this, man. Okay, so we can attack lower either of these starting initial phases, but during the rest of the battle for Gogeta, that's where we can be able to attack lower. I kind of purposely left the BROLY trio on being on their own slot. See, have they been replaced? I don't think so. These guys have not been replaced just yet. Double BROLY is not great. Again, we get the same case scenario. We just happen to have some pretty bad luck with our rotation, so we're gonna have BROLY have his transformation condition again on turn 4. So immediately after this. So we're at 332k. Keep in mind that we are getting a lot of support from BROLY. So if we put, yeah, key +2, attack and plus 60%. So we're getting that doubled because of the 2 BROLYs on the main rotation. Let me show you guys my build for BROLY at the moment. So this is what I'm rocking. I give him a little bit more crit because again he's gonna do an insane amount of damage. However, he does have his own equipment, which I might switch up. So we'll see once I am able to get that. I'll switch it up. I think his equipment is a little bit better than what I have here. They wanted to emphasize a little bit more defense capabilities again because that's how my playstyle is and things. So. But yeah, right now we are not able to do anything that BROLY wants us to get. Like we cannot attack lower at all, but 32 million on base is pretty nuts with a lot of support that we're getting here. Here was the additional? No, come on, you can do it. No, stop. God dang it. Okay. So yeah, that was the 50% chance, and then the hidden potential system additional that we just got. Fairly unlucky, unfortunately. Let's do that and get all these tech orbs with BROLY trio, so we can have a little bit of extra support for these guys. So yeah, now the next turn we're gonna go immediately into BROLY. This is not a transformation that we can control, it's just a natural transformation condition. If we had him on turn 1, we could be able to see what he's capable of doing there, and then we can stack our attack power. But unfortunately we couldn't get that happen because our rotations are just they don't want to see me succeed, man. The rotations were pretty bad. So yeah, let's continue moving along here. Yeah, so now we're gonna get, yeah, Brothers' transformation there. Well, I'm not mad about it. I just don't like it when we just get it immediately. Alright, so we cannot attack lower at all. So basically this is the rotation that you will want to keep every time. Alright, just keep the Juggernaut to tank on slot 1, because he's gonna have 76% damage reduction. And then we have the big boy on slot 2. Are we really not gonna get 24 key? Kind of unfortunate. We'll do that right here. Okay, so I did not give it. I purposely try not to give a lot of key to the TEQ LR BROLY. The transforming one is going to put on a show here for us here. Let me see. If we had 24 key, I would, like, it would have been a little bit better. Yeah, 33 million. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. If he was attack lower, we could have gone a little bit higher. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that. There's the 50% chance. No, that's 70% chance. And we get the hidden potential system additional super attack here. Actually, no, that's the. Okay, so yeah, the second super was him tossing out the super attack when we did the super attack. Basically speaking, he's able to toss out an additional attack that has a 50% chance to becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. So as soon as he performs the super attack, he gets the chance of doing an additional attack, or just a guaranteed additional. There's a 50% chance to becoming a super. And then we also have the guaranteed additional that is a 70% chance to becoming a super attack if we are fighting one enemy. So not too shabby. And then we got the hidden potential system additional, so that was pretty strong. Now, can we possibly try to attack lower? this Gogeta so that I can see Broly on his like full power turn. At least we're just like blitzing through this. So this is gonna be the last one because I don't want this showcase to be too long. I also gotta get ready for work, which is oh man, unfortunate. I also gotta do some preview videos because it seems as though, yeah, we're gonna get all the news and stuff tonight. Well, not tonight, in like the new, like the next few hours. And we got some teasers already about the units that are going to be a part of it, right? We got Broly and we got, I'm assuming it's a family Kamehameha LR. So that is what we're seeing through the grapevines and Twitter. So pretty excited. Cannot wait for the actual reveal and things like that. Like see, like what am I supposed to do now? All right, like, man, this is why I hate it, bro. Cause Mike, I'm so angry, bro. Like I want to do this. I want to do this so bad. But I know that Gogeta's just gonna wipe the floor with us because Broly, unfortunately, doesn't have any defense. We're just depending on raw defense here. We got guard, but we need to super attack first in order for us to get it. God, I hate it. Let me give Broly the least amount. We're gonna do this. If we cannot finish him off here, that will be great, Mr. Broly. When I say Mr. Broly, I mean the TEQ LR Broly on the front. That will be very nice if we don't get to finish him off here. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty good one if we just don't obliterate this guy. But don't go crazy, you're 55%. 55%, that means that you cannot go crazy. 55%, stop it. Okay. I hate this game so much. Am I able to see it? Can I see it? So I use this active skill in vain, by the way. Just letting you guys know. It kind of sucks. I like Broly, I really do, but it's just, come on, man. Let me see the thing that I want to see. This is let me just finish it off here and just say GG. Broly could have gotten a very, very insane attack stat, like really high. If we were able to fight him, but again, this is just gonna be the end for him. This is just obliteration at its finest here, almost 30 million. But Broly does look good. He just cannot tank at all. If we were able to just take that attack after supering, we would have seen how well he quote-unquote could have tanked it, but yeah, like Broly cannot be good defensively, so you just have him as a really good attacker. He's gonna knock the floor with all of his enemies basically. So that is my recommendation of how to use this guy. Just don't go too crazy with the you know, his ability to, like, he's not gonna go super uber nuts. That's my point. Like, he's not gonna be super crazy on like slot 1 and things like that. You just gotta keep him on slot 2, because you have your defensive juggernaut, which is the TEQ Broly, and then you have the other Broly, which is the EZA Broly. He's going to be the Uber Juggernaut that tosses out an insane attack stat to the point that he just obliterates his enemy, right? So yeah, don't have it like me. I'll let you guys have it. I think that's all the time that I have for this morning. I completely wasted it on Broly, but I'm glad to see that we were able to get some visuals on all the things that I kind of wanted to check out, because this kind of helps me glance what Broly is capable of. He is very good. He's just a different demon. But in terms of defense, he sucks. He's not going to be very good defensively, unfortunately. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about our boy TEQ LR Broly here. I feel like he is just insanely strong. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all, hopefully, in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.